This guy getting caught or confessing that he was planning to kill Justice Kavanaugh. Whether you like Justice Kavanaugh or Amy Comey Bryan or whatever her name is, or is that her name? No, is that the chick from Saturday Night Live? Anyway, you know who I'm talking about. Any of the justices and what their alleged plans are and decisions are going to be. We should all be calling out the attempted or violence. We can't just blame the people on the right, especially these Christian fundamentalists, about this abortion issue. They think that people are killing babies. You know what I mean? So I can empathize where they're coming from. I do not agree with it. I think at a certain point we got to figure out a cutoff time and all that. But we shouldn't be celebrating the fact that someone wants to kill these people, whether you agree with them or not. There's other stuff. You know what I mean? They're not They shouldn't they be protesting in front of some of these Democrats' houses too that have been in power all this time and didn't codify abortion, right? Roe versus Wade, right? Codify. Like I use that word like I knew what the fuck it was before they started talking about it recently. But I learned another word, so that's good. Expanding the vocabulary, but they're all somewhat responsible, right? Ruth Bader Ginsburg's responsible for not stepping down when she could have. Otherwise, that spot would have been replaced by Obama. People not fighting hard enough, for that spot at the end of Obama's election, 8th year. There, the Democrats could have fought for that. There's all kinds of stuff, Also, we're playing ping pong, from one political side to the other, back and forth, because it's the only two choices that we have. And really, neither side is doing neither of them can do it, and neither of them are doing anything for the working class, right? The working poor, minorities, business owners, like small business owners, the backbone of America, This back and forth, we keep going from incompetent. I mean, at the best they're incompetent. At the most they're freaking criminals and doing it all intentionally, right? And we go from one side who can't do it to another side that can't do it or pretends can't do it or whatever it is, And we're not gonna get any better at this until we get better candidates. We have to start looking in our local communities, start uplifting, local candidates and people that have good ideas. No matter what side they're supposed to be on. We got to figure out something, a third party or something. I don't even care if we call them Republicans or Democrats, as long as they're working for for the people, the Constitution, and the working class of America. Call me crazy. I don't trust either side. And, somebody wanting to kidnap a Democrat or whatever, a lefty or this and that, and kidnap and kill them is just as bad as a lefty wanting to fucking do the same thing to someone who's allegedly on the right. We got to stop this division bullshit. Like, we can have differences, People tell you for years what they're doing, right? We want to abolish abortion. Believe them when they tell you, Get involved locally, people. I joined this business group out here. I'm going to get a little more involved with that, it's hard because, I like just doing my shit. You know what I mean? I don't like having to get involved. I don't like, I like this shit. I like talking, bullshit is what I do anyway, So that was, another thing that I wanted to address is, I'll address that in another video, I'm not always going to say the most, woke or appropriate shit, I'm from a different era. I'm not, and I'm not using that as a cop out. I'm not saying that I'm going to just start saying weird racist and sexist shit, or, this and that. But, I use fucked up words sometimes, it's in my vocabulary. I was born in 1970, But I'm not out here trying to hurt anybody, but I speak a certain way. I'm from the street, and we speak a certain way, and I'm not gonna. I've changed quite a bit. I don't say some of the things that I would normally say, but or would have normally said in the past. The vernacular has changed. Anyway, yeah. So I don't trust either side. Get back to that subject, right? But I mean, what I don't know what else to do except for getting involved locally. Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm getting involved in this group, and I'm trying to meet more people. I know I'm pretty standoffish. If you meet me in person, I'm loud. I'm usually playing loud music. I don't give a fuck what people think about my outfit, what I look like. I mean, look at me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I do what I want. I say what I want. I am who I am, and that's it. I'm not going to change that for anybody. I like changing myself on the inside, and trying to make me into a better person, parent, boyfriend, whatever. All that stuff. Friend, everything. So that's a little what I'm about. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get it with this current. The national shit. It's like Washington has become Hollywood for the ugly, right? I mean, we only hear about the same couple of handfuls of politicians, right? The Marjorie Green Taylors, the AOCs, the Obamas, the Clinton, Nancy Pelosi. I mean, there's hundreds of them out there doing all kinds of shit that we don't even hear about, And the people who are actually doing the hard work, I bet you we barely ever hear about them because they're not out there just promoting their bullshit all the time, I mean, we had people like Marjorie Green Taylor, right, talking shit about this war, not supporting the Ukraine war thing, right? Which on the outside, I'm like, wow, I agree with this fucking crazy wacko dude, right? But come to find out that as the war happened, as Putin invaded, she invested money in Raytheon and or Lockheed Martin, or vice versa, right? I mean, and Bernie Sanders voted for war. You know what I mean? Like this, this is like the fucking Twilight Zone again, All right. Well, I just don't get it. I don't get jumping from one side to the other, like a game of ping pong. Like, oh, these idiots can't do it. Oh, these idiots can't do it. They're on the same team, man. They're on the same team, and it seems like their only true goal is to extract as much wealth from us at the lower end of the economy to the top, and everybody gets a hit, right? So you get pharmaceuticals, they get hit for a while, they get a hit for a while. Now we get the military industrial complex again, it's the government. All right, that's a different video. I was going to get into who's training these cops, right? Who's training them? How much money did the Uvalde police cost in all that training, and then they did nothing to save children? All right, I got to go. I'll talk to you later. Take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.